Good evening, everyone. This is Walk Ride Flight joining in from Hamilton Heights, Manhattan, New York City, aka Harlem. How's everybody doing? And today is Thursday, September 15th, 2022, and the time is 6:02 p.m. local time. And as you can see, it sure is a beautiful day. Bright sunny day. For once, we got to meet on a bright sunny day with blue skies, no darkness outside. It's about time, right? So right now I'm standing in front of Riverbank State Park, I should say. I've shown you this place before, but I remember last time it got dark, but I know you guys loved this place. So today we'll do our best to see it before it gets dark, okay? All right, so let me greet as many people as I can before I start. Let's see, let me go back to the beginning. Eddie Saunders, how are you doing? Greetings. I see Sunjib Rahman, greetings to you. Monica, Meenakshi, Jessica, all the way from the Netherlands. Terry T. Renee, Laura Forsberg, greetings to you. I see Daryl Yannick, Stephen Barrier, Ida Santos, OT Sinks, all the way from the UK. Crystal S, greetings to you. Ed Potcase here. Melee, how's it going? I haven't seen you for ages. How are you doing, PM26? Gerald of Revilla, Josephine. I see Shamari Vasquez Rodriguez. One of my favorite names. Ed Potke, Valerie Wood, greetings to you. Sam Dabish, hello. I see Tony Lagas, greetings. Tony is saying, hi, my friend. How are you, mate? Enjoy the lovely walk of beautiful New York. Have nice coffee. Thanks, Tony. Hello from Sydney, Australia. I always get excited to see people from Australia. Greetings to you, Philip. I see Philip Grabber as well. I see King of Glory, Bruno. Hello, everybody. All right, so I don't want to waste time standing here because we have a lot to see today before it gets dark. I'm hoping to start and finish before it gets dark. Anyway, this is the Danny Farrell Riverbank State Park, run by the state of New York. There's a lot going on here, so bear with me, friends. I see Bruno. Greetings to you. Howdy to you, Rick Wolf. Hello. I see Ricardo as well. Welcome back, my friend. Nice seeing you. I see. Who else do I see? All right, it's just a reflection. I hope all is well, Ricardo. We haven't seen you for some time. Today's a beautiful day, my friends. Well, lately it hasn't been beautiful. We can't complain, but not as perfect as today. We've had some perfect days, but not as often. Look how beautiful the sky is. No clouds, nothing. Greetings to you, Laureen. Aloha. I see Sally Cedillo as well. It's beautiful, right? Because, you know, most of the time when I stream, it's either late at night or like it's about like to get dark or something, right? But today, I was like, you know what? I gotta do my best to show them what New York looks like in daylight, right? So here we are, Joe Hernandez. I said Fernandez. Joe Hernandez. We're back to your favorite place. All right, so this highway right here is the Henry Hudson Park. Like I said the other day, if you drive 10 minutes, get to my place. Anyway, always busy. busy and crowded, except the weekends. The weekends it kind of slows down. Anyway, we're heading to the actual park. This is just the entranceway. And of course, you can take the bus from the park to different parts of Bronx. I had my coffee. Yes, I did have my coffee. I had my coffee a couple of hours ago. Yeah, that you know, the life without coffee was just so difficult for me, gotta say. It was not easy. I tried it for a couple of days. I didn't have any coffee. I thought it might help with insomnia. It did not help. So I was like, you know what? If it's not gonna make a difference, why would I sacrifice something that I like, that I love, right? If it's not gonna benefit me in any way. And then, you know, the doctor's like, oh, well, you know, unless, you know, you quit coffee for about a month, you know, you're really not gonna see the difference. I was like, a month? A month without coffee? I was like, no, sir. No, no, sir. All right, friends and family. So, the Riverbank State Park is a 28-acre state park. I mentioned this the other day when I was here. And opened in 1993. In my opinion, to be honest with you, this is like one of the least crowded parks I have seen in New York City, but apparently it can get very, very busy. I haven't been here when it got busy, so I can't confirm that. But from the parks I have seen in New York City, I feel like this is a hidden gem. Because last time when we were here, it was not crowded, and it's not crowded right now. And on the weekends, yes, I've seen it, you know, crowded, like parts of it crowded, but not that crowded, to be honest. Eddie Saunders, isn't that crazy? The doctor's like, oh, well, you know, if you don't really completely quit coffee for a month, you're not going to see a difference, that much of a difference on its effects on your sleep. I was like, oh, no, sir. I was like, that would be the hardest thing I have done. Maybe one day I might be able to do it, but at this point, no. All right, friends and family, so this is still part of the park, and this is the Henry Hudson River, or the Hudson River. Do you guys know Henry Hudson at all? Did I mention anything about Henry Hudson? I know we talk about Hudson River, but we never talked about Henry Hudson, did we? So Henry Hudson is a British sea explorer and navigator of the early 17th century. He's known for exploring many parts of Canada and northeast United States. And the river is named after him, Henry Hudson, but of course, you know, we just call it Hudson River. But it's named after Henry Hudson. Anyway, so this beautiful view is of New York. And greetings to you, DTUK. Anna Kovac, greetings to you as well. I haven't seen you for some time. DTUK saying a month ain't that long, Rob. Willpower, that's what it takes. That's what it will take. I couldn't even read that sentence, DTUK. That's how hard it feels. Oh, I see Valerie as well. Greetings to you, Valerie. All right, friends. I think I might have to put an external mic because the wind is getting stronger and stronger. All right, just give me a second. Let me put my bag. Across the vast sea lies a mysterious land. A land that has not been discovered. A land called New Jersey. A land New Yorkers would not dare to cross, dare to visit. Ed Potke, yes, that is the George Washington Bridge. I actually did a video on the George Washington Bridge. Let me just zoom. Crystal S is saying coffee in the morning, but not at night. My work. Oh, yeah. So I sometimes, like if I start my day late, I mean, that's just the way things go, you know. So it's kind of hard to avoid it. So I might drink coffee like around maybe 4 or 5 p.m. And I do my best to drink as much water as possible, you know. But in any case, it is what it is, man. Let me ask you guys a question. Joe Hernandez, you might know the answer to this one. What is one thing New Yorkers don't ever eat, even if they're desperate? Even if they're super desperate, they never eat this. Blank. The bridge video was fantastic. Oh, you remember that one, right? Yes, I had a chance to, like, you know, stand on the path, on the pedestrian path on Washington Bridge, and I walked across to Washington Heights, and we did a little tour of Washington Heights. It was awesome. It was pretty cool. I might do it again one of these days. And yeah, it's been some time since we went to Washington Heights. All right, let me just put this thing. Could sound better. All right. Seafood from the Hudson River. Okay, close enough. Valerie Wood is saying fish out of the water, fish from the Hudson River. Yes, of course, you're not supposed to swim on the Hudson River, on the Hudson River, and then eat anything outside of the Hudson River. But apparently, according to some sites, the correct answer is anything from New Jersey. Yeah, I was surprised too. I was very surprised, yeah. Greetings to you, Yoshiko. Greetings. All right, yeah, so apparently New Yorkers do not eat anything from New Jersey, even if they're desperate. Obviously, that's a joke. Hey, Yoshiko. So, by the way, so this River State Bank, or Riverbank, why do I keep saying River State? Riverbank State Park was inspired by rooftop designs in Japan. Yoshiko. So we have a little bit of Japan over here too. So yeah, this park was inspired by urban rooftop designs in Japan. And I know there's a lot of like urban rooftop designs in Japan because of space, because of, you know, limitations of space. They design a lot of parks, like high parks, urban parks within the city. So yeah, this specific park was inspired by that. Roberto Gonzalez, greetings to you. Greetings. Hola, saludos, salud, ¿cómo estás? All right, so right across the river is New Jersey, obviously, and this nice view from New York across the Hudson River is, let's see, I see Edgewater. All right, I see Edgewater. There we go. That's Edgewater right there. Anyway, let's keep going. We have a lot to see today. So Joe Hernandez, since he's from New York, he's saying actually a real New Yorker does not eat hot dogs with ketchup. Really? I did not know that. I had no idea. All right, friends and family. One of the things that you should know about this park is that it is built above a sewage treatment facility, the North River wastewater treatment plant. So this building that you're seeing right in front of you is a wastewater treatment plant right there. Sometimes when you drive on the freeway and drive by on some days, whew, the smell, the aroma, oh my Lord, it's pretty bad. It's really, really bad. I mean, these days it's not as bad, but some days, whoa. Yeah, it gets really bad. Yeah, I've never heard that either. This is my first time hearing that. You guys don't put ketchup? Man, you guys have so many specific things, it's crazy. And New York is, if they say they don't do certain things, they just don't do it at all. They don't even give it a try. Oh, okay, so see, like if you walk across the park, like on the other side, to the other side, sometimes you can smell it. I can smell a little bit. It's not as bad, but you can still smell it. Smell the bad aroma. Anyway, to my left is Sofrito. I mentioned this the other day. Sofrito is a Puerto Rican restaurant. Like I said the other day, especially on the weekends, this is a place to be. There's a lot to do. It's very lively. There's music, food, all kinds of good things. So I would recommend this place on the weekends, or maybe like on Fridays, or maybe Thursdays. But I would say starting Friday. Anyway. Alright, there we go. This is Sofrito. It gets more lively, I would say, after 8 p.m. But weekends, oh my. Pretty much throughout the day. You put ketchup on hot dogs? Huh. I guess that's one way to tell a New Yorker from a non-New Yorker, right? I do too. Like especially the ones from Costco. The Costco hot dogs are pretty good. I was addicted to them at some, like $1 or something. Apparently, the management of Costco wanted to increase the prices because the cost of living, the cost of inputs, the cost of foods have been going up, right? But then the CEO is like, no, there's no way we're going to increase the price. Even if we lose money, let's keep the price where it is. So they've kept the price the same since. It's like still $1.50, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's like, no way we're going to increase the price. So they're literally losing money. But of course, it's a way to get you in. It's a way to make you spend money. It's a way to improve customer loyalty. It's another way of marketing, right? You go in, you go get some hot dogs, and you add maybe a pizza, you add something else to it, right? They still make money, but specifically from the hot dogs, they actually lose money. But those hot dogs, those kosher hot dogs, are so good, amazing. Right? Look at the view. I'm not even gonna say anything right now. I'm just gonna keep quiet so you can enjoy the view. Oh my Lord. Look how beautiful this view is. Oh my goodness. All right, so right across right of the bridge is Fort Lee. Actually, as soon as you cross the bridge to the other side, you get to Fort Lee. I stayed in Fort Lee last year for, briefly. Fort Lee is a nice small city with, some great restaurants, cafes, and bakeries, and, things like that. It's definitely worth visiting. It's definitely worth visiting. Roberto Gonzalez is saying, I eat hot dogs anyway. Same here. Like mustard, yeah, especially like spicy mustard, sauerkraut. Absolutely, same here. Ooh, cream cheese. You put cream cheese? Oh, that does not sound good. I'm sorry. Valerie saying, looks like a hazy sunset. It's pretty nice, right? Look how calm this place is. All right, let's keep going. Oh, you put, I understand cream cheese on maybe like on a bagel or something, but on a hot dog? Is that a thing? I've never heard that before. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never heard that before. Yeah, I've seen some people put mayo. I have. Julio Armando Munoz Canton. Wow, that's your like full name? That's pretty cool. Man, some of you guys have like some amazing names. On a bagel, yes, I've seen that. I don't eat cream cheese. I don't eat anything with cheese, but yeah, I've seen people do that. But on a hot dog? No, never heard that before. Did you know that actually to cross the George Washington Bridge, you have to pay $16 in toll fees? $16, and if you have 3 people in the car, which would be a carpool, that would bring it down to like $7 or $8. But if you're driving alone or with another person, you have to pay $16 each way. Joe Hernandez is saying, actually, mayo is not bad. Hot dogs are actually cooked bologna. Do you guys know that we don't pronounce bologna correctly? It's supposed to be Bologna, but we pronounce it as bologna. That's incorrect. Chili dog, yes, I've seen that. Sassy Lassie, yes, I've seen that. I've seen chili dog with cheese. Or just chili dog. That I've seen. I think it just depends on perception and like experience, right? What did I see the other day online? Somebody shared it with me, like a short video. Something from Poland that blew me away. That I thought was weird. Let me try to remember it. What was it again? Ooh, smells really bad over here. Woo! Anyway, I just wanted to show you a little bit of the view. Oh, 1954 Yankees is saying gridlock alert days all week in Manhattan because of the United Nations. Yes, the United Nations General Assembly meeting is next week. So like I said the other day, a lot of the dignitaries will be here and then fly to the UK for the Queen's funeral and then come back again to the city the next day to attend meetings at the United Nations. So yeah, the city is going to be very crowded. Lots of security, FBI, Secret Service, US Marshals, NYPD, state troopers, everybody, like, you know, private securities, Secret Service, just, you know, entourage of, you know, different dignitaries and, you know, diplomats and presidents and prime ministers. The city is going to be a chaos next week. So in some parts of New York City, it's not going to be easy to just walk around. You're going to be looked at like, you know, if you walk around with a camera in certain parts of New York City next week, you're going to be looked at like, okay, who are you? What are you doing? Who do you work for? You know? So yeah, it's going to be a different story. Anyway. Good evening to you, Judith Hinton. How's it going? We're back to one of your favorite parks in the city. Did you get a chance to visit River State Riverbank State Park. If I could live in US and have a green card, I would live in Texas, the state of the free men. Nice. Is that your thing? You don't want to live in New York City? You don't want to be in New York? You do not want to be a New Yorker? Greetings to you, King of Glory. And just so you know, friends, so the Riverbank State Park has a lot of things in it. An Olympic-sized swimming pool, an outdoor pool. It has a basketball court. It has an amphitheater. It has a tennis court. It has a running track. So it's like a sports complex and a park all in one, and obviously with some amazing views. So there's a lot going on here. It's not just, it's not just the views, not just the park, but it's also a sports complex. As you can see, so in the middle of the chaos of the city, you can find hidden gems like this, where it's like super quiet. And obviously, since this is a state park, we have the New York State Park Police. It's completely different from NYPD, obviously. They work hand in hand, but it's completely different. This is run by the state. It is part of the state, New York State Park Police. See? Even the parks have police, just like in DC, right, Eddie Saunders? Eddie Saunders knows a thing or two about Washington, DC. Washington, DC has a lot of park police. You can see them roaming around the city. Anyway. Let's go to the soccer field. Let's see who is going to be the next Lionel Messi. Who's going to be the next Messi. I mean, not Messi. What's his name? Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm telling you guys, the next Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be from the United States. Watch and learn. Just wait until the World Cup. You're going to see. Julie Abigskirl is saying many people do not realize New York City has state parks. Yes, and I think just the the normal association with New York City is Central Park. So everybody just thinks, oh, okay, Central Park is huge. That is the main park in the city. Yes, it is the main park, but to be honest with you, there's a lot more than Central Park in New York City. There are a lot of state parks. There's hundreds of big parks in the city. Obviously not as big as Central Park, but there's a lot of parks. There's Van Cortlandt Park, there's Madison Square Park, there's just many parks throughout the city. And obviously there are state parks too, in addition to the city parks. And Maradona too, yeah, we might have the next Maradona, who knows? Diego Armando Maradona. Anyway, it looks like they're getting ready to play soccer. And some people are running on the tracks, as you can see. And over there is the Youth League. The Youth League is over there practicing, playing. And the adults are playing right there. Greetings to you, Cindy Mondelli. How's it going? Or Pele, that's right. We could have the next Pele. Who knows? Jeez. I hate when people scream, dude. Just walk and bring your kid. Why are you screaming? Oh, Judith, are you enjoying this view? You still haven't had a chance to come to this park, right? Have you had a chance to check it out? Anyway, can you imagine how beautiful it would be early in the morning? How amazing it would be? And by the way, friends, bicycling is strictly prohibited. There's parts of the park like on the ground level that are part of the Hudson River Greenway. That's bikeway that's on the Hudson River. But other than that, it is not allowed to go or to bring your bike over here. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to bike here. Most parks in the United States, I mean in New York City, don't care, but apparently over here is strictly prohibited. Project Scorpio saying if you see someone playing with a squirrel at the park, he's not American, he's Brazilian. Why, is it common to play with squirrels in Brazil? I did not know that. Is it not? Is it common? Project Scorpio. So I learned something new the other day. Apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, but Brazil is one of the least visited countries in South America. I thought there would be like an influx of tourists to Brazil, but apparently compared to the other countries in South America, it is one of the least visited countries. Oh, there's no squirrels in Brazil. I see. So it's like it's exciting to see a squirrel here. Interesting. Oh, there are a dime a dozen over here, my friend. They are everywhere. As you can see, it is one of the least crowded parks in the city of all the ones that we have seen so far, at least, right? So it's a good place to come, eat, relax, hang out with friends, have a picnic, whatever you might want to do. This is a great location. Or you can go kayaking on the Hudson River. You can bring your boat, you can bring your yacht, whatever you have. You can do it. And by the way, friends, this park has an amphitheater that seats 400 people. So sometimes on the weekends you might see some like theater companies showing up and, you know, doing a local production or just, you know, bringing a show to the city or to the neighborhood. All right, you know what? Let's go down that way. Let's go down this way. Tamara is saying in my area of Ontario we have a lot of rare white squirrels. Oh, I've never seen a white squirrel. I've seen a black squirrel or squirrels many times, but I've never seen a white squirrel. That's interesting. And you guys have white moose and white deers as well, right? Canada has a lot of interesting things. All right, by the way, friends, there's a baseball field as well. This is, like I said, sports complex slash park slash a viewpoint. It has everything. What up, Andrew Lee? What's going on? It looks like we have the park to ourselves, right? Ruben Javier Campas is saying hi, saludos from Tucson, Arizona. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much. Anytime. Absolutely. I love to show views, man. I love views. I'm all about views. Especially in New York City, there are so many spots where you can enjoy beautiful views. Very calming scenery with less crowds. Because we've been going to places with too many crowds, right? So sometimes it's good to switch it up. Show something different. Show something peaceful, relaxing. Right? And from here, you can see Midtown Manhattan. You can see Hudson Yards. You can see the heart of Midtown right there. And you can see Trinity Church. There are a lot of things to see from here as well. Yeah, so the total park is about 28 acres. And as you can see, this is the end of it, and that is still part of the treatment plant. If you see it if you see it on your screen to the left, that is still part of the treatment plant. Like I said, the entire park itself is built on a sewer treatment plant. And sometimes when you drive by, even on the freeway, even on the Henry Hudson Parkway, you could smell it. That's why I don't recommend you open your windows if you're driving on a freeway in New York. Greetings to you, Gigi. How's it going? You came at the right time. City. Oh, not the city wall of New Jersey, but the sunset. Eddie Saunders, are you watching? This is a little bit of DC for you over here. The wharf. Hey, what's up, Justine? How are you doing? So the wharf in DC kind of looks like this, with water and like nice views with some tall buildings, but not really skyscrapers. And if you can see, all the skyscrapers are in Midtown and Lower Manhattan. Do you guys know why there are no skyscrapers outside of Lower Manhattan and Midtown Manhattan? Some people say it's because, because of the land, because of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Because of the bedrock. That's not the reason. It's because of historic preservations. There are a lot of historical landmarks in the other parts of Manhattan, so they built most of the skyscrapers in Midtown and Lower Manhattan. Well, first they built a lot of the skyscrapers, tall buildings in Lower Manhattan, and then they didn't have more space, and it kind of got expensive, so they expanded to Midtown Manhattan. They expanded to building more skyscrapers to Midtown Manhattan. And majority of the skyscrapers are obviously concentrated in Lower Manhattan and Midtown Manhattan for that reason. Greetings to you again, Joss Dean from the Netherlands. All right, so there's a outside basketball court And there is an indoor basketball court as well. So this is the outside basketball court. There's a lot going on in this park, just FYI. It's a huge park, 28 acres, and built on a sewage treatment facility, on top of a sewage treatment facility, and inspired by parks in Japan. So there are some houses right across, where is it? To the right there, right in the middle. Greetings to you, Mez. It's a beautiful view, right? Right across the Hudson River. Named after a British sea explorer and navigator, Henry Hudson. Explored many parts of Canada and northeastern United States in the early 17th century. And he died in Canada, apparently. But we still have a river named after him. Here in the United States, here in the Northeast. Project is saying, is it possible to live in New York City with just $4,000 a month? You can make it happen, yeah. It's not that easy, but you can make it happen. Wait a minute, what is that? In New York City, sometimes when you see things like that, just walk away. Don't pick it up. Bit of a wanderer. How's it going? Nice seeing you here. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah, so if you're tired of the chaos of the city, I would highly, highly, highly recommend you come to one of these parks, one of these quiet parks in Manhattan, where you can escape the loudness, the chaos, and the screaming, or the crowds in New York City, and enjoy one of these. Greetings to you, Michelle. How's it going? Greetings, greetings. This is the amphitheater over here. Justin is saying you have also the dog Hudson, the king of New York. Nice. Nice. Or yeah, if you can, if you can play baseball, you can come here and join one of these guys, or one of these teams, local teams, and practice your batting. Or maybe play soccer, running, anything. So yeah, a big sports complex, a park, a viewpoint that has restaurants. I don't see a cafe, but there's a carousel here too for kids. All right, let's go down this way. PM26 is saying Hudson, the world's most pampered pooch. That's funny. Does he have a butler? Is that why? Does he eat organic only? Used to play soccer with the girls back in high school there and missed that park. Nice. Oh, I didn't know this was part of your New York routine, New York life. Hello, friends. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? In terms of the cheapest state, I think it's kind of hard to say that because it depends on how much you get paid, how much money you make, and it depends on your lifestyle and your needs and your family size, and there's just so many factors. You can live in Mississippi. Mississippi is cheap, but then your pay is low as well. So your pay will probably like match the cost of living in the state, right? That's the thing. You think, life is cheap, but then you look at your paycheck. Because I have a friend who moved there and then he moved out, thinking that, it's going to be cheap, but then you don't get paid as much. If you get paid a decent amount and live in a cheap state, then that makes a difference. But other than that, usually your pay matches the cost of living in the state. So either way, you get it in one hand, you lose it in the other. That's the thing. Bit of wonder saying potentially if you work for a national company you can still do well, but from what I've heard, some companies, when you move to a cheaper state, they even if you work from home, they adjust your pay. Because I have some friends who got a job with big tech, big companies, and then they moved to low income or no income tax states, low tax states to save money, but then once the company finds out, they adjust their pay. They're like, oh, okay, so you want to move outside of California? You want to move out of California? Okay, that's fine. But then we're going to adjust your pay accordingly. So sometimes you might not win. It's good to do your homework about that. It's good to do a thorough research. Sometimes things look good, fantastic from a distance, but then there's always, what is the word I'm looking for? There's always a surprise. There's always a hidden surprise that you did not even think of, or a surprise that will be thrown your way that you might find out later. So friends, like I said, there's a sports complex here. There is the basketball court, the indoor basketball court, volleyball court. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Alright. There's a volleyball court here. A volley court. And there's another sports complex right across as well. And this is where the kids practice soccer. I know Brazilians are actually pretty good with volleyball, right? Of course, they're good with soccer as well. But you guys are really good with beach volleyball, right? This is just another entrance to the athletic complex. It's a big complex, by the way. You can find all kinds of sports here: tennis, volleyball, basketball, soccer, track and field. Did I say baseball? Baseball as well. There's another complex that way. Ed Potke is saying kids are not as active as when we grew up. That is true, actually, because of digital devices. They don't want to leave. They don't want to go outside. They would rather sit in front of a computer or an iPad and just play games. They don't have as much desire to go outside. That is very true. That is very, very true. All right. No more sun. No more sun, but the smell over here. Oh, smells. Whew. I gotta keep going, friends. All right, so this part of it is, sitting on a 69 feet, sort of like a terrace, like a rooftop. And there's the first level down there, so let's go to the first level. Let's go to the first floor. The first level, close to the water. Close to the water. So my friends from the UK, I have a question. I had no idea the monarchy owns Guernsey and Isle of Man. I didn't know those two islands were actually owned by the British monarchy. I thought they were part of the UK, or at least semi-autonomous, but still under the UK. I had no idea. That the monarchy actually owns those islands. Philly is saying, damn, I bet it smell like urine. More than that sometimes. Depends on the day. Today's not that bad, I gotta be honest. Today's not that bad. But some days, especially on a hot day, woo, it's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like Sephora over here. Turns into Sephora. For lack of better terms. Even Jersey, right? So Jersey, Isle of Man, and then Guernsey, right? All those small islands are actually owned by the monarchy. So they have to be like one of the most, the wealthiest, royal family in the world, right? Obviously, we don't know the actual wealth level of the royal families in Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Qatar, and things like that. Even Brunei, right? But they do own a lot of things. Even the Queen is worth at least $1 billion, right? The late Queen. Queen Elizabeth owns Canada, Jamaica, United Kingdom, and certain parts of South America. That wouldn't surprise me, because as part of the Commonwealth, those countries are part of the Commonwealth, right? Wait, are there any Commonwealth countries in South America? Maybe Guyana? Maybe? That's probably the only one, right? All right, friends, so this here is the front side of Sofrito Restaurant, a Puerto Rican restaurant. I've shown it before. I don't want to get too close though, because they're playing music. I don't want to get that copyright notification. Darrell, the figure is a lot higher than that they tell you. Of course, that is the thing. A lot of royal families, they don't explicitly say what they own and what they have, and they don't really report a lot of it. And apparently the royal family is exempt from so many taxes. So apparently, let's say if the Queen gave away $1 billion dollars inheritance or £1 billion pounds in inheritance to Prince Harry or William, they are exempt from a lot of taxes that UK nationals are subject to. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. I learned that recently. So the royal family in general, they're exempt from a lot of the taxes that UK nationals are subject to. Interesting. Ain't that interesting? Our assets is probably $1 billion easy. Just absolutely. I agree. It's way more than what's stated. Absolutely. I agree. They're not going to tell you everything, obviously, for obvious reasons. I mean, think about it. Just the palaces alone, like the ones that I know. Buckingham Palace, it's worth what? 1.6 billion pounds, right? That's what it's worth. 1.6. That's just one palace, and she barely lived in it too. And there's the Windsor Castle. There's the one in Scotland where she was staying for the summer. The Ballinor, something like that. There's just a few. There's the what is it? Kensington. There's a Kensington Palace. I mean, in London, in London alone, they have. I mean, near London and in London, they have what? At least 3 or 4 palaces, right? At least. All right, friends. So we're going to the first level right now. We are going to the first level. You know, most of the things didn't surprise me, but the fact that they're exempt from taxes, from a lot of the taxes that UK nationals are subject to, that blew me away. That surprised me a lot. And yeah, she owns a lot of McDonald's. She owns a lot of properties, or she's, well, I guess now either Prince Henry or William are going to own it, obviously. Or maybe King Charles. Jack Henoff is saying 125th and Lexington has great views. 125th and Lexington. Huh. Trying to think where that is exactly, or what views you're talking about. 125th and Lexington? I was born by the river in a little tent. Yes, there's the Westminster Palace. There's so many palaces, right? There's at least 10 in London and near London. There's so many. And they own all of it. Good for them, I guess. All right. Let's enjoy ASMR time. You already know, Judith. You already know. We're all about ASMR over here. You already know. You already know. And friends and family, before I forget, I wanna send a big thanks to a couple of people who supported the channel via PayPal. I want to say thank you to Judith. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support via PayPal. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to Michelle from Texas. Thank you so much. Also want to say thank you to Angela from Canada. Thank you for the generous support. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. You guys are making these streams possible. So I want to say thank you, and I want to give you a shout out for the support. Thank you very much again. I appreciate your support. Oh, no, 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 not here. No, not today. Oh, I just saw a giant rat. Oh, not today, man. Not today. Not today. Not today. It walked like right next to me. It came out of that rock right there. And went into that rock right there in the middle. Ugh. You guys know I love ASMR, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. This, yes, rat on the rocks, Darrell. Isn't that crazy? Yes, a giant rat just came out of that side, right in the middle, and then went inside here. And I was standing right next to it. Those are river rats. They're huge. It's huge, actually. It was like pretty much as big as my shoe, I gotta be honest. That's why I was like kind of shocked. It's huge. Anyway. I was like, Gigi, I was like, not today. Not today, please. Not today. Let me just enjoy the can. I do not want to see a rat right now. Alright, let's get a little closer. Justine is saying rat, no Siberian hamster. What is a Siberian hamster? I don't know. I didn't know such a thing existed. What is that? I don't know much about animals, to be honest with you. Just dogs and cats. That's it. Ooh, Gigi, you're gonna hear a better ASMR. Let me get it closer. Oh yeah, friends and family. Let's step away. And friends, I would like to let you know that I have added a jigsaw puzzle to the Walk, Ride, Fly store. So check it out. I have left a link in the chat of this stream. It's pinned in the comment section, and it will be pinned in the comment section, and it's pinned in the chat section. Check it out. Check out the picture and check out the jigsaw puzzle. That is the latest addition to the Walk, Ride, Fly store. Thank you for the link. Thank you so much, Darrell. I appreciate it. No worries at all, Judith. I'm sorry to hear that. No worries at all. No worries. And friends, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. All right, friends, I think this might be a good time to end it before it gets dark. And again, I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you so much for joining in from different parts of the world. I also want to say thank you to all the mods. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for helping out. And thank you to those who supported the channel via PayPal and Cash App. Thank you so much, Michelle from Texas, Judith from New York, and Angela from Canada. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Friends, I think this might be a good time to end it with a nice view of the George Washington Bridge. Take care, everybody. Until next time, good evening, morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Anytime, Justine. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.